Imagine if Nicky D was in WWE, producing banger after banger like 1, 2, 3. Let the world see the vision of me and how I would book WWE. A new season with so much more, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Whether it's Friday Night SmackDown or it's Monday Night Raw, you should definitely be shocked about what you just saw. Grab some popcorn, sit down and see if Nicky D booked WWE. Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nicky D, and welcome back to the Nicky D channel. Today, we're going to be doing If Nicky D Booked WWE Season 2, Episode 5, and in today's episode, we will be talking about SummerSlam 2025 Night 2, which is hosted by the one, the only Cardi B, and I'm gonna let all of y'all know how I would book SummerSlam 2025 Night 2. This video is sponsored by W Energy Drinks. Are you looking for a new energy drink? Well, go to www.w.gg and check out their multitude of different flavors, from peach and beach to push and bunch to pineapple splash. They've got all different type of flavors, so you can try them all today. And if you do want to try all their flavors, check out their sampler packs. They got 3 flavor packs, 6 flavor packs. And if you want to buy in bulk, you can buy 4 tubs or even 5 tubs at a bundle deal. And if you're also in the market for a new shaker, a new bottle, they've got plenty of 24-ounce bottles with amazing designs on them. They got shirts, they got hoodies, they got merch, and if you don't feel like making the drink, they've got you there too. They've got a 12-pack of 12-ounce cans. Then they also have mango orange cream, strawberry banana. Again, go to www.w.gg or go to your Google search bar and search W Energy Drinks. And when you get to checkout, make sure to use promo code Nicky D Russis. 12 characters, no spaces, all caps. NICKYDRUSSAS for 10%. Yes, 10% off your entire purchase, and go enjoy and check out W Energy Drinks today. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of all my future videos. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have an amazing day, and without further ado, let's get to... And the first match I would have for the SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 show, I would have the World Tag Team Champions as the New Day would be defending against Eric and Ivar of the War Raiders. The New Day won the tag team titles off the War Raiders at WrestleMania 41, and the War Raiders have been trying to claw back and get another title opportunity. And honestly, I expect the War Raiders to face up against the New Day before SummerSlam for the tag team titles, whether that be on Raw, whether that would be at Money in the Bank, Night of Champions. There are definitely options to seeing the New Day and the War Raiders clash at least one more time before SummerSlam. But because it's the fact that it's a long-term story because of the fact we've already seen the New Day versus the War Raiders a number of times going into this. I think it'd be time for a stipulation. And the stipulation for this match, if the War Raiders lose, they get no more title matches as long as the New Day are champions. I think that opens up the avenue for a number of things if the New Day were to retain in this situation. They'd be able to go and take on American Made. They'd be able to go maybe take on the Lucha Brothers once Penta and Ray Phoenix join back up. I think there's options there for the New Day. But I think this is gonna motivate the War Raiders even more in this type of matchup. I think Eric and Ivar have absolutely everything on the line, and we'll definitely see what they're made of at SummerSlam. I would have the War Raiders be in control early on in this matchup. They are the bigger of the two teams, so they're probably going to be doing a lot of the carrying of this match. And I would have the New Day get their shots in. I would have the New Day do an effective double team on Eric. Eric has already been double teamed a lot by the New Day. But once Eric can finally get that tag into Ivar, I would have the War Raiders run wild and pick up the pace of the match. I do think that this match should go for about 13 to 15 minutes. It is the opening match, and I do have 7 matches on this card, so we're definitely probably gonna have to cut a few more minutes off than what they should get. But featuring everybody on the card, in my opinion, is more important than how much time they get. I think once the War Raiders start to pick the pace of the match up, I think the New Day are going to be playing from their heels, and I think that's going to be the X factor in this match. I think Xavier Woods is going to get taken out of this match, which is going to open up the War Raiders to hit War Machine on Kofi Kingston. 1, 2, 3, and new World Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders. And the second match for SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 would be a singles match, as I would have the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes going one-on-one with the Legend Killer Randy Orton. And honestly, I feel like we should have had this match last year for the undisputed WWE Championship. Even if Cody Rhodes had retained and just added Randy Orton to his list of defenses for 2024, that would have been fine. But I felt like if we're going to involve the title, which by the way, it doesn't need to be involved, the title. I feel like last year would have been the time to do it. But when it comes down to the storyline of these two men and the story that they created 15 years ago when they were in Legacy, honestly, I don't think that story is finished being told yet. I feel like when they were in Legacy, we saw Randy Orton, we saw Cody Rhodes. They were kids, and when I say kids, I mean, they were nowhere near the prime of their careers. They were nowhere near how big they would get in this industry. They're nowhere near where they are now. And just seeing how jacked up Randy Orton is compared to the Legacy days, just to see how jacked up and successful Cody Rhodes has been since the Legacy days, I really feel like this story deserves a final chapter. It deserves what happens when a mentor and a mentee all grow up and get in the ring together. I think this match could potentially not only steal the show, but it could steal the year as well. I would have Randy Orton in control of this matchup early on and carry a lot of this matchup. Why? Because Randy Orton is more experienced. He's the veteran in this situation. Yes, Cody Rhodes has been wrestling for almost 2 decades now, but Randy's been wrestling for almost three. So a lot of experience in the ring when it comes to these two men. A very deep storyline when it comes to these two men, dating all the way back to their legacy days. And I think Cody Rhodes would be more over and more apropos to finish this story. I do think Randy Orton will get in an RKO or two, but I think it'll just go for a 1-2 kick out with everybody in shock. I think Cody Rhodes is going to have to reach deep into his bag of tricks here. I think he'll have no problem with that. I think he'll hit not one, not two, but three crossroads to put down the mentor. And 1, 2, 3, your winner, Cody Rhodes. In the third match I would have for the SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 show would be for the United States Championship. The champion Jacob Fatu taking on the challenger Solo Sikoa in a Bloodline Rules match. And this is the part of the show where I would put the children to bed and let these two get violent. Let these two get nasty. Let these two put on a brutal show of combat and let Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa absolutely destroy each other. And the storyline has been telling itself as of late. Ever since Jacob Fatu has won the United States Championship, it seems like Solo Sikoa is trying to put Fatu in situations that would screw Fatu. But then Solo Sikoa turns around and has a backup for his problem. Perfect example was at Backlash, putting Fatu in a fatal four-way match to defend his U.S. title, just to have Jeff Cobb show up to join this new bloodline. With Jacob Fatu looking completely confused when Jeff Cobb showed up. So definitely a lot of intrigue. It seems as though Jacob Fatu was not phoned in on the 411 about what was going down with the bloodline on Backlash until it just happened. So I really hope we start to, get into Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa at least starting to go back and forth backstage. Because I do think that this match would be great. Another example of mentor versus mentee type situation. And you could have Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa at Money in the Bank. You could have Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa at Clashes at Night of Champions. I wouldn't have it end clean though. For the kayfabe of the storyline, I would have this end either via disqualification or by dirty tactics with Jacob Fatu retaining the belt, enraging Solo Sikoa. Not only demanding a rematch, but wanting to put a bloodline rule stipulation on top of that rematch. And there you go. And I would have Solo Sikoa in control for a lot of this matchup. But I would have Jacob Fatu in the end finally get tired of getting beaten down by Solo, stepping up, just absolutely losing his mind, running wild, annihilating Solo Sikoa, going to the top rope to hit the splash. 1, 2, 3, and still your United States champion, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. And the fourth match that I would have for SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 would be for the Women's Tag Team Championships, as the champions Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez would be defending against the team of Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, representing the Wyatt Six. And honestly, I would have this match, this rivalry really, start off with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross jumping Raquel Rodriguez week after week due to the fact that Liv Morgan is off doing her movie Bad Lieutenant, and it would prompt Liv Morgan to return in order to even the odds. And honestly, I think that would be the best move for WWE right now. And I do think that these four women would absolutely steal the show. I do think that Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez would exact their revenge, leading it to an all-out brawl before the show. And once we got into the match, I would have this match go about 15 to 20 minutes. I would have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross be in control of this match early, double teaming Liv Morgan and setting the pace for the first 3 to 5 minutes. But once Liv Morgan got the hot tag to Raquel Rodriguez, I would have the tempo of this match speed up, and I would have Raquel Rodriguez absolutely run wild in this match. I would have Alexa Bliss hit a successful Sister Abigail on Liv Morgan, just for it to lead to a 1-2 kick out. And I would have Raquel Rodriguez successfully hit the Gahada bomb for a 1-2 kick out. Which at this point the crowd would be chanting "Fight Forever," and this is awesome, as these women would just leave it all out on the line. But at the end of the day, I feel like Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, because of the fact that they haven't been a tag team for a while now, I still feel like they're going to have some kinks they need to, iron out before they just pop back on the scene to collect the women's tag team titles. So I would have Raquel Rodriguez hit an absolute devastating Gahada bomb, tag in Liv Morgan, have Liv Morgan hit Oblivion, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, and still the women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And the fifth match that I would have for SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 would be for the WWE Women's Championship, as the champion Tiffany Stratton would be defending against Jade Cargill. And honestly, these two women, I would have them go all out and pull out all the stops for this match. And the rivalry, the storyline is already started with Jade Cargill stepping up to the plate, wanting a title opportunity against Tiffany Stratton. Yes, Nia Jax returned. Yes, Naomi is still playing spoiler and continuing her rivalry with Jade Cargill. Which leads to this match even more. I really feel like Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, promo-wise, can definitely do a better job than Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair did on the road to WrestleMania 41. I would make the promos really personal, honestly. It would hype up the match and really draw a line in the sand on whose side you would be on in the situation. And I think Tiffany Stratton would do an excellent job in a situation like this. She defeated Nia Jax to win the title. She's defended against Charlotte Flair. So to have her now defend against Jade Cargill is really building up her title reign, putting her against top competitor after top competitor is really going to make Tiffany Stratton that much better of a superstar, in my opinion. And putting her against Jade Cargill at SummerSlam, I feel is the way to go. I would have Jade Cargill be in control of this match for the first 5 to 7 minutes or so. I would have this match go about 15 minutes or so. And I would have the stronger competitor in this match, Jade Cargill, really carry this match. But I would have Tiffany Stratton get her shots in, definitely. I do think that a slugfest between these two women at some point in this match is almost mandatory, considering how powerful these two women are. And just to slug it out over the WWE Women's Championship, I can't think of anything more entertaining when it comes to this rivalry. I would have Jade Cargill hit her finisher just for it to lead to a 1-2 kick out, and then Tiffany Stratton gets locked in. Tiffany Stratton able to hit the prettiest moonsault, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, it is still Tippy time, as in still your WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. The sixth match that I would have for the SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 show would be a singles match, as Braun Breaker would be taking on Sami Zayn at SummerSlam for the second year in a row. And this all started with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman in the ring 8 nights after WrestleMania, and Sami Zayn interrupted, saying that he was better than this. Seth Rollins responded with, if you're with us or you're against us. If you're with us, then stand with us. If you're against us, then you're in our way. There is no other option. Seth Rollins offered Sami Zayn an out. Go to SmackDown, and you could do great things. And even Paul Heyman came to Sami Zayn and said, if you go to SmackDown, you could get the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton at Backlash, just like that, popped into the main event scene. And Sami Zayn told Seth Rollins to go to HE double hockey sticks, which brought on a match between Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn that didn't have an ending, just because Braun Breaker was brutally destroying Sami Zayn. And this rivalry has continued to the current day, and honestly, I would have this be the long-term feud going into SummerSlam. Sami Zayn not taking Seth Rollins' dirty way out, and standing up for himself against Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman. And I feel like this could get personal. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn have known each other for decades now. So the history is there, the story is there, and I definitely feel like this would be the best way to do it. If you want to add some sort of stipulation, here's mine. If Sami Zayn loses this match to Braun Breaker, he is forced to move to Friday Night SmackDown, point blank, period. That'll allow Seth Rollins to really run roughshod like he wants to, and not have to deal with Sami Zayn being in the way any longer. And Sami Zayn can be the hometown hero that stands up to himself against Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, and Paul Heyman. I would have Braun Breaker be in control of this match early on. Like I've been saying, he's the bigger competitor. so he should carry most of this match. I do feel like Sami Zayn will get his shots in. I think he'll even hit a Blue Thunder Bomb for a 1-2 kick out. I think he'll even hit a haluva kick for a 1-2 kick out. But right now, Braun Breaker is just looking too dominant. At the end of the day, I would have Braun Breaker spear Sami Zayn. I would have Braun Breaker spear Sami Zayn again. I would have Braun Breaker spear Sami Zayn 3 times coming, with the third one being a running spear, followed by a 1-2-3, and your winner, Braun Breaker. And now for the main event of the evening, how I would book SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 would be for the undisputed WWE Championship one last time. The champion John Cena defending against the original tribal chief Roman Reigns. And honestly, I absolutely would love this matchup now. John Cena, the devilish bad guy, Roman Reigns is over like Rover as the original tribal chief. And in my opinion, these are the 2 best superstars right now, not only at Friday Night SmackDown, but in all of professional wrestling. I feel like these 2 would really draw a big number at the box office. I feel like there'll be butts and seats and instantly sold out the moment that this match would be announced. And I feel like these 2 know each other so well, going all the way back to when John Cena told Roman Reigns how to cut a promo, to the fact that he said, "I'm still here because you're not doing your job." There is history to this storyline, even more recently, when John Cena returned to get in the face of Roman Reigns a year or 2 ago, when Roman Reigns was the undisputed WWE champion. It's just a great story here between 2 legends. You could even start this off with Roman Reigns coming out of nowhere and spearing John Cena. The night after Money in the Bank, when John Cena dispatches of CM Punk, and really set the storyline for a 1-month feud between these 2. I feel like Roman has himself to fight for at this point, and I really feel like that's going to carry Roman a long way. I would have Roman Reigns be in control of this match early on, and I would have this be at a slower pace, because both of these men have proven that they can give us an instant classic at any pace, really. But when you slow the pace down, it intensifies what's happening, and that's exactly what I expect for the first 5 to 7 minutes of this match. I do expect the speed of this match to pick up. I expect Roman Reigns to come out of nowhere with a Superman punch, follow it up with a devastating spear, just for it to lead to a 1-2 kick out. And then I would have a John Cena hit an attitude adjustment, get Roman back up, hit him with a second attitude adjustment, get him back up again, and hit him with a third attitude adjustment, and 1, 2, 3, and still your undisputed WWE champion, John Cena. And that was If Nicky D booked WWE Season 2, Episode 5. How would you book SummerSlam Night 2 this year? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget, this video is sponsored by W Energy Drinks. Go to www.w.gg to get your energy drinks today. And when you get to checkout, use promo code Nicky D. Russes, 12 characters, no spaces, all caps, NICKYDRUSS. USSAS for 10% off. Yes, 10% off your entire purchase. So go check out W Energy Drinks today. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video. Go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. And if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.